On November 12, 2022, Trooper Cavanes was monitoring traffic when a Dodge Charger came flying up from behind, clocked at 86 miles per hour in a 65 zone. Cavanes slowed, allowed the car to pass, and prepared to conduct a stop. But the driver had other plans. The Charger refused to stop, forcing troopers to move in.
Just got back on Interstate northbound. I got him here driving wrong direction down 36 rail.
Wrong direction down 36.
The Charger tore down the highway with reckless abandon, weaving through traffic and ignoring all signals. The suspect pushed the car to dangerous speeds, blacked out his lights, and continued driving as if the road belonged to him alone. With the danger rising, troopers executed a precise pit maneuvers, sending the Charger spinning to a stop. The vehicle was boxed in immediately. Even then, the driver and passenger refused to exit, forcing troopers to break the windows and pull them out. Both were taken into custody without further incident. Mr. Cox charged with felony fleeing, reckless driving, and speeding, while passenger Jadarius McCoy was arrested on a felony probation warrant. Across the United States, Dodge Chargers have become the #1 vehicle linked to high-speed pursuits, known for their power, but also for the drivers who push them far past the limits of the law. On April 26, 2025, Trooper Michael Kennedy spotted a white Dodge Charger flying down Interstate 30 near the 138-mile marker at around 100 miles per hour. The driver was weaving through lanes without signaling, showing zero regard for safety. When Kennedy activated his lights and siren, the Charger slowed briefly, then hit the gas again, making it clear he wasn't stopping.
Just information, Jefferson.
Near the 134-mile marker, Trooper Kennedy executed a pit maneuver, sending the Charger spinning to a stop. The driver stumbled out, clearly intoxicated, and struggling to follow commands. Identified as Marquise Christian, he was taken into custody without further incident. Later, at the hospital, his behavior became so disruptive that medical staff nearly sedated him. Christian was booked into Pulaski County Jail on multiple charges, including felony fleeing and DWI third offense. In recent years, Dodge Chargers have become the go-to choice for reckless drivers and street racers across America. On Tuesday, February 21, 2023, troopers joined the Conway Police Department in a high-speed pursuit involving a black Dodge Charger. Conway PD had initiated the chase as the vehicle fled eastbound on Interstate 40, cutting through traffic at dangerous speeds. As the pursuit reached Crystal Hill, Trooper Carrie Permenter took primary position, but after a loop through the area, the chase returned to I-40 eastbound.
4 is going to be secondary, 40 east, 140, 152. 40 east, 152. Speed 90, we're on the left shoulder now. Speed 90, left shoulder. Speeds 112. JFK, speeds 112. JFK, speeds 112. We're going to be taking JFK. Taking JFK.
As the pursuit turned west onto West Pershing, the trooper executed a precise pit maneuver right in front of the Old North Little Rock Police Department, sending the Charger spinning to a stop. The driver, later identified as Corey Simmons, jumped out and ran northbound on foot. He resisted arrest, forcing the trooper to deliver a single closed-fist strike before taking him into custody. Simmons was checked by MEMS, medically cleared, and transported back to Faulkner County by Conway PD. It's one thing to steal a car, but it's another to think you can outrun the police in a stolen ride through the streets of Little Rock. On September 21, 2024, late at night, Little Rock police requested backup for a pursuit involving a stolen vehicle. The chase was unfolding southbound on Stanton Road near Baseline, with the suspects showing no signs of stopping. That's when Trooper Raul Parada arrived on scene and immediately took the lead in the pursuit.
I think I'm going to make it up here a little around. We're still southbound on Stanton. Speeds are about 60 miles an hour. We'll be approaching Baseline here shortly. Little Rock, when you're out. 37, we're approaching Baseline now. State second primary. Let's down on Baseline.
At approximately 11:22 p.m., he struck, executing a clean and controlled pit that brought the vehicle to a stop in the middle lane of Baseline. Two suspects jumped out and fled on foot. While Little Rock officers chased the driver, Trooper Parada went after the passenger, catching him just a few yards away. Both suspects were taken into custody, their run coming to an abrupt end. The Dodge Charger, a muscle car built for speed, but often a headache for law enforcement. On July 31, 2025, Trooper Ronald Grace spotted a silver Dodge Charger traveling 75 in a 60 zone on Interstate 30. With paper tags and no sign of slowing down, the driver ignored Grace's emergency lights near the Broadway exit. What started as a routine traffic stop quickly escalated into a high-speed pursuit through Little Rock.
There's a 30 status. 138.
Control 3897, mileage 541, and I'll be back in Redwood City.
12 and 16. Go ahead. We're slow rolling over River Bridge, 1019 this way. Vehicle. Little Rock, we're taking 630 west here. I'm gonna get past this first exit. I'm gonna get on the scene.
When you open that,
Time's 10:40,
The Charger weaved recklessly through city streets, running red lights and stop signs as if traffic laws didn't exist. The suspect sped down Cumberland Street, crossed intersections on 16th, and continued past Broadway and Chester without hesitation. Trooper Grace maintained pursuit, balancing speed with public safety as the vehicle tore through the night.
He took off when we were southbound. Please, Spain. Past 15, look around. We're east on 16. Excuse me, west on 16. West on 16. Still west on 16, past the center. No traffic. North of Battery.
north on Battery.
At 12th Street, Trooper Grace executed a precise pit on South Battery Street, bringing the Charger under control and ending the pursuit. Backup quickly arrived, and the driver, Carlos Butler, was taken into custody without further incident. Butler initially denied fleeing, then admitted he ran due to a suspended license and fear of his car being towed. On February 3, 2025, Trooper Dylan Evans observed an orange and black Dodge Charger traveling eastbound on Interstate 40 near the 278-mile marker at 83 miles per hour in a 65 miles per hour zone. Trooper Evans attempted a traffic stop near the 280-mile marker, but as he walked to the rear of the vehicle, the driver, later identified as Brandon Williams, suddenly fled, prompting a pursuit.
Tom George 8569, Tom George 856, 280, eastbound.
Are you showing me on the map down here, 3379?
10-4.
Okay, I'm out down here with 31.
10-4.
location. We're just over the top of the MLK overpass, eastbound.
329.
Trooper Evans, Arkansas State Police, resume out with you for your speed. Got you at 83 miles per hour when you're coming at me. Have your license, registration, proof of insurance? Sir? Okay. How much marijuana do you have in the vehicle? Okay.
I smoked
Do you have any firearms inside the vehicle?
on my baby mama. I seen my little girl.
Gotcha. Is this your vehicle?
It's registered me on the tangent. Everything gonna come back in my name.
Sir?
Everything gonna come back in my name.
Okay. Do you have insurance?
Yes, sir. All the shit come back. Now I'm looking for my registration.
Yeah. Go ahead and turn your car off for me. Step back here to my car.
The Charger sped eastbound through the middle and inside lanes, weaving around traffic and reaching speeds over 140 miles per hour, showing no regard for public safety. Trooper C. Wright assumed primary position.
Secondary, passing 282. We're at 140, passing 283.
TBI.
Trooper C. Wright took primary position and executed a successful pit near the 284-mile marker, pinning the Charger head-on. Williams tried to flee further, but Trooper Evans pinned the vehicle from behind, during which Williams discarded a bag containing about 90 grams of marijuana. He exited the vehicle and was taken into custody without incident. A search revealed more marijuana in his pocket and a digital scale in the car. Williams sustained a small cut above his left eye and received aid from EMS, and Trooper Wright's patrol car sustained over $5,000 in damage.